Good Sunday evening to everyone out there. Landon here with you, bringing you your latest severe weather live coverage, valid for the Wobbles community, brought to you by On Target. We have got a severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued. This includes Logan County, the south side of Butler County, stretching over into the western portions of Warren and Simpson County as well. This does have a tornado possible tag, indicating that there is rotation within this particular cell. Also got the opportunity of hail of the magnitude of 3/4 of an inch, along with 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is valid and in place for the next 45 minutes, including a good chunk of the Wobbles community here. We can see this congealed line of storms lining out right here as it enters and plows eastward through Todd County. This is going to be arriving right here on the west side of Logan County and Butler County here. Probably here at some point within the next 15 minutes or so. We've got a lot of lightning showing up overlooking the Morgantown cam that is currently located facing west, looking over Morgantown. Got some flashing lights over in that direction, showcasing copious amounts of lightning. There's our light show that we're talking about, arriving right here out of the west. Okay, so we get another scan that comes in here. We're going to be looking for some kinks along the line, folks. This is what we're looking at in regards to the possibility of some mesovortices developing right along the leading edge of the storms. What occurs is we get a rear inflow jet that blasts in here from the backside that helps create the bowing line segments that we're seeing here. That can also create little mesovortices, little kinks in the line, if you will, to bring up these little areas of rotation that can drop a quick tornado down on the ground. So that's what we're monitoring as this line plows through here, all right? We can get a look over here. We want to switch over to the velocity sectors, and you can see right there, folks, just west of the Fort Campbell radar there. That's a rather impressive pocket. Look at all these little kinks of all the reds and greens that are together, folks, and this is what we're watching and monitoring. Bringing along a damaging straight line wind threat. Got the opportunity of some hail, but we're more focused on the damaging straight line winds and the opportunity of a quick tornado being put down, okay? Ha! The guy that you love and hate to see. That's right. All right, we're bowing in here. Is this a tornado threat, Landon? Yes, this does include a tornado threat. We're looking at the velocity signatures here, where you see the reds and the greens together here. Going to be entering here on the west side of Logan County here momentarily. Those of you in and around the Lewisburg vicinity, this is going to be stretching over into Quality as well, right through Dunmore, Austin neighbors country, over in that direction. You're going to be seeing these strong and severe storms that are moving through the region as we speak. The current severe thunderstorm warning that is out is issued for roughly another 45 minutes. This is going to be going until 10:15. Still got some time before it gets here, folks. Make for sure that you're in your safe place. Probably be for the best given the current setup and what we are seeing. Folks, we have had numerous reports of damage there out across western Kentucky. Very strong damaging straight line winds. Had some large hail reported over eastern Arkansas, stretching over into the western side of Tennessee with the line that's moving through. Where we get these little mesovortices that line up, folks, down here in Tennessee, just west of Clarksville, they're dealing with it. These little kinks along the line that show these little spin-ups, they're very difficult to forecast, but they currently have a National Weather Service office down in Nashville. Got a tour warning out there just west of Clarksville. We'll be watching that closely as it pulls here off to the north and east. Bowing line entering the far northwest side of Logan County as we speak. Going to be stretching over there to the south and west side of Butler County as well. We're going to be talking about Quality. This is going to be stretching up 101. This is going to be up in and around Silver City, Huntsville as well. And perhaps eventually even stretching up here towards Rochester, bordering right up on the line where the strongest portion of the cell here is tracking off to the north and east through Benton, crossing 431 as we speak. Y'all see that light show still taking place over here? My goodness. Got the light show occurring over here in that direction. Pulling through Dunmore, and then this is going to be pulling right here onto the west side of Logan and Butler County. Right now, it's going to be pulling here right near Dunmore southward, down to near our friends Logan Aluminum. Over in that direction as well is going to be occurring. So right here around the Lewisburg vicinity, points down to the south. Coming along with that, we got our donut hole right here where the Fort Campbell radar is located. You can ignore that. You can obviously see, folks, the little kinks along the line here. That's why there's a tornado possible tag that has been included with the severe thunderstorm warning that is out. And again, this is including 4 counties within our coverage area here with Logan County, stretching over here into Simpson County, on over into Butler and portions of Warren County as well. So this will be on the doorstep of Bowling Green here within roughly the next 30 minutes or so. We don't know. I can't blatantly tell you that if Bowling Green is going to be hit by a tornado. Right now, there is no standalone tornado warnings, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning with the opportunity of a spin-up tornado coming along with that. As previously mentioned, folks, they do this. These are extraordinarily difficult to forecast. This is a quasi-linear convective system. We got this convective complex that's bowing out here. We get a rear inflow jet blasting in here, helping to create these bowing lines, and going to help bring some of those stronger winds down to the surface. So damaging straight line winds, primary concern with this. Also got a secondary but a non-zero threat for the opportunity at a tornado spin up, along with some large hail occurring with that as well. No, Lauren, we have not had a standalone tornado warning yet. Yeah, I wouldn't call it necessarily an extended vacation. Me and my wife welcomed a new member to the family. So, been shoring up some things here at the homestead here over the past couple of weeks for those of you asking where I've been. Shout out to Evan and the entire Whether or Not team for shoring things up and keeping watch out here over the past couple of weeks. Got a couple more days to go, but I'll eventually be back on morning duties as well as promised. But gonna help Mom there with our latest edition here for a little bit longer. What a light show we've got out there. That's wild, arriving right here from the west side. They can form throughout the storm. The tornadoes where you get the spin-ups here that occur within the line. Now, we can bring up the velocity couplets here, folks, and you can really see, it's kind of difficult to see here where we've got right over the donut hole, if you will, of Fort Campbell, but reds and greens here really tightly aligned. We could get these little kinks here with these little rotations that's going to be riding right along ahead of the leading line as it pushes through. So that's our concern, along with damaging straight line winds, is the opportunity, a few of those little kinks, to have just enough spin within the atmosphere to put one of those things down on the ground. Going to be coming into Russellville, should be arriving here within the next 10 to 20 minutes over in that direction. This should be our final round, Jeremy. Whenever this clears through here and pushes east of the region, we'll get the bulk of this out of here and pushing off to the east. Those of you here all along across western Kentucky, you're looking much better over here in the clear with the leading line, taking the majority of the storm ingredients along with it. So a fairly progressive little system that's coming along with this, moving at a very fast clip eastward here across the region. National Weather Service had just noted here that it's actually moving east at 50 miles an hour. So trucking it pretty nicely there. Basically due east, if you're looking here on 6880, going to be rolling in here to Russellville, and this is going to be crossing right over Lewisburg and Eppleys. This is going to include up and around Logan Aluminum. Shout out to all the folks up there. You know, we got a lot of you all watching here now. Tyler Maxwell says getting into Russellville now. Yes, right here on the doorstep. Might have a beautiful view of a shelf cloud out there if you get some lightning illuminating that. Very, very strong winds will be following suit here very shortly. This is pretty much the main event for those of you who are asking. This is it. We had a few discrete cells that worked through here earlier. Had our Morgantown cyclone port that picked up a really nice little view of the precipitation core and the little base that was associated with it. Those fizzled out, and right now we're looking at our primary event of this plowing through here. Give you a little bit better view of the line as a whole. We've got severe weather warnings that's currently extending all the way down into Arkansas, all the way through north and west Tennessee, slicing right up through central and eastern Kentucky. Yes, Mary, I did see that up there. We've got some damage reports being put out here in Louisville. They just had a tornado warning up there a short time ago. So they had reports of trees down, some wires and power lines down up into that vicinity. Man, the lightning really, really picking up here across the region. Extraordinarily strong winds over in Lewisburg. I do appreciate your report there, Jared. Hope you're staying safe. We're right here on the northwest side. Got a tree down in the backyard. All right, folks, so these are packing a punch with them. Starting to get some reports that are trickling in here, kind of signifying what these are capable of. Russellville, this is right here on your doorstep. Want to get into your safe place. This is going to be blowing right through Whippoorwill as we speak. Tracking right along 6880, right through Gordonsville as well. This is going to be pulling right up here on the west side of Russellville. It's going to be right around the Walmarts. That's how you know you're in Wobbles country, folks. You got to add the S on. The Walmarts, Kroger's, if you know, you know. Got any friends in around the Bowling Green vicinity? Might send a quick text out and say avoid Fairview. Torrential downpours coming along with this as well. Got an indication of some hail that could be falling along with this. And actually, we just got a report saying right here, Landon, we are north of Lewisburg on 431, and we do have hail falling at the house. Thanks for your report. This is downpouring up on Carroll Road, Morgantown. It's my old stomping grounds. Thanks for the report, Miss Pam. Right there in Morgantown getting in on a good old deluge. It is worth noting the north side of Butler County, that does include Morgantown, is not currently underneath a warning. You got the areas here on the south side of Leetown down near Dimple. This is going to include Alum Springs down in Steve McKinney country as well. Where we got 60-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 of an inch hail. And yes, we are maintaining that tornado possible tag that's coming here along with it. Look at these very, very stout winds, folks, right here, stretching out from Lewisburg, south and west through Russellville. Got another pocket over here. It's going to be eating into the Davis Crossroads area. It's over there near Gary Oberhausen country. Be aware of that right here on the south side, approaching the Butler and Logan County line, over by the old J&J Market, crossing over by 626 in and around the Sugar Grove and Cane Ridge vicinity, for those of you over in that direction. Power is blinking on and off in Lewisburg. Appreciate the report, Ruby. I hope that you are able to maintain and hold on to that for as long as possible. Heavy rain in Fleenerville. Also had just another comment from Fleenerville mentioning some small hail that was falling over in that direction as well. Keep the reports coming, folks. We certainly do appreciate them. If I can get rid of these annoying noises, might do us some good. It sounds like the tornado sirens are going off. You can see right here, folks, we got some kinks right along the line here. Could be looking at a tornado warning. That's exactly what we were just pointing out where the kinks were at. We have a tornado warning that has been issued. This is valid for Russellville. This includes right here between Lewisburg and Russellville where we were just talking about the kinks along the line. Tornado warning does include Bowling Green, the southeast side of Butler County, where we were just talking about, including the Sugar Grove, Davis Crossroads area. This does include Russellville and Auburn, where we see blatantly here on the velocity scan what we were just pointing out, folks. These kinks in the line right here could be putting down a quick tornado. So yes, you should be hearing the cow sirens going off here in Warren County. We do hear them right here outside the Whether or Not Bowling Green compound as well. All right. Right outside of Russellville. This is going to be moving in right here from the west side, folks. Get into your safe place. Any of those of you located in Bowling Green, this is going to be stretching over into Rockfield, Alvaton, and Rich Pond. This would include you all. This is getting right on the cusp here of Woodburn over towards Blue Level, getting over here near Buffalo Fork and the confluence of Butler, Warren, and Logan County. If you are located in the pink polygon, please get to your safe place. This is radar indicated. It is valid and in effect for the next 30 minutes. And we are trying to get our Skycam oriented here to where we can take a view and get a little bit better idea of where this is exactly working in here from, right? So here's the current view overlooking the D93 Skycam in Bowling Green. This is looking off to the west. We obviously have got some activity working in over there, folks. Look at that very, very thick rain and hail curtain back there coming up and working north and east into Bowling Green as we speak, all right? Tornado warning is out. This is valid for Warren County, including Bowling Green, stretching back through the bulk of Russellville and Logan County. Those of you in Logan County, you need to be in your safe place. We just got a new scan in. I do not like the looks of that. A little bit more defined right here along this area. These are going to be extraordinarily strong winds moving in here along with this, all right? So please, please, please be aware of that. Dimple would be just north of this, if I'm not mistaken. But if you'll look here just to the north, folks, even if you're not in the warning, we've got some of these little kinks that's showing up here near Dimple. So coming right through the heart of Leetown, it's going to be riding up near Richland Chapel Church Road as well. Over into the Needmore community, okay? But the stronger rotation is right here, folks. This is bowling off to the north and east. This is going to be cutting a beeline right for the heart of Bowling Green here over the course of the next few minutes. So those of you located in and out Warren County, please get to your safe place immediately. Also, those of you in northern Simpson County, over near South Union, stretching over along 73. This will be pushing eastward near Petros along 240 as well. So anywhere running along 6880 from Russellville up into Bowling Green, points northward along Highway 79 into Butler County. Chandler's Chapel, Gasper, this will include you, where we are seeing the little tightening of the rotation here with these little quips that are tracking off to the north and east. My goodness, what a light show that is being put on. Sorry, folks, just getting caught up here. 10:15 p.m. is what we've got it valid for. Got hail falling up in Alum Springs. Steve McKinney just shared with us as well. No surprise there. You can see right here, we just went down, just hit the Nashville radar, folks. You can see the tight alignment of the reds and greens right here is where we can see these little kinks that can develop and put a very quick tornado down on the ground. So that's what we're monitoring. Woodbury is not underneath any sort of warning at this time. It's going to be points south of there. The rotation's been somewhat strong. It's been on and off here. You can see where some of the strongest rotation is currently showing up. Crossing 79 as we speak, pulling over into 1038 just south of Chandler's Chapel, pulling over towards Gasper. We got some other locations up here near Costello and down southward along 1038 as well. That's getting in on that. So any of you located in those locations, please get to your safe spot. I'm going to bow this thing out and showcase it one more time where you can get the full view of what's occurring here. But right there in the pink highlighted box, folks, this is our tornado warning. Again, this is Doppler radar indicated rotation within the storm. It is blatantly, you can blatantly see it right here. Kind of difficult to see, but some areas right here along Chandler's Chapel, a few of the little blue specks there. Don't know how that lines up overlaying it, but that could be indicative of a small tornado there that we have on the ground. So be aware of that. That's why you need to be in your safe spot. Right along and just west of Chandler's Chapel, stretching down 79 towards Russellville. That's where we're looking at and watching and monitoring that rotation. So those of you right here could be getting a brief tornado that's being put down on the ground right along this line. And this is pulling off here to the north and east. All right, so currently impacting Logan County. This is going to continue to pull off to the north and east here. Over into Warren County. Yes, this would warrant getting into your safe spot. If you're anywhere in or near this location. Sugar Grove, you're currently not underneath a tornado warning. We do have an indication of some very strong winds that just got indicated right there on radar, however, right here near Dimple. Don't like the looks of this. Up here near Needmore, down into Sugar Grove, where it was just asked, but very strong winds occurring over here and in that vicinity. Just had a tree taken down here in front of our house. Landon, appreciate the report, Brandon, near Davis Crossroads up there in Butler County. No surprise there. Indicative of very, very strong winds moving over. All right. We got a spotter report here of a funnel cloud going on that rotation that we were just watching right here near Chandler's Chapel. Right, Monica? So still outside. Don't like that. Brenda says the wind is absolutely terrible in Dimple. The radar would reflect that absolutely. It is dumping the rain up in Morgantown, but you currently do not have any kind of warning that's currently out there. Yeah, guys, if you get something that goes on, save our partner's number right there on target. If you get any damage overnight, they got that emergency line right there at the bottom of the screen. 270-693-3600, 24/7, 365. If you have any damage, God forbid, but if you get a tree on your roof or anything like that, Denton and the gang will be ready to help you out. They're absolutely tremendous assets to our community here, and we're always thrilled to have them as our community partner in everything that we try to do. So spotter reports right here along this line, folks, where we were just watching. Spotter reported seeing a funnel cloud coming along with this rotation. This is making a beeline straight off to the north and east towards Bowling Green. All right, so this is going to be right here, impacting the south and west side of Rockfield first. Coming up through Auburn, you're going to be next in line with this. This is going to be tracking east of Chandler's Chapel over near Gasper as well. So those of you stay in your safe spot if you're over in that area. Stacy, you are too kind. We greatly appreciate the donation. You as well, Brad. Back to back. Thank you all. Guys, you don't have to. Right there, scan to donate on the bottom corner of the screen. Everything that's donated here to whether or not is poured right back into this entity to better serve you all. If you all saw here recently, we got our Cyclone Port Network. That's where you see our cameras up here with our strategic partners over at Radar Omega. That has helped to make that possible to help bring you all even better coverage. Your all's donations help supplement that as well. Auburn getting absolutely hammered. You got that right, Renee. Hope everyone is safe and staying safe and in their safe place. Landon, whether or not has a mini parter at the Medical Center in Bowling Green. We have your stream up watching you all live. Thank you. We appreciate all your all's reports and your support. This is coming right through east of Russellville now, Chandler's Chapel. This is going to be coming right up along the line in the confluence of Butler County, Warren County, Logan, and Simpson County here, and pulling off to the north and the east, all right? These are the only warnings that are in effect currently for the Wobbles community. We have the severe thunderstorm warning continuing for all of Logan County over into western Simpson, up through a good chunk of western Warren and Butler, but our primary concern is where we are seeing the kinks along the line here. And we had a few little pickups here, as you can see, right here arriving on the west side of Warren County. Folks, if you are in the tornado warning polygon, you need to be in your safe place. Serious wind, rain, and lightning up in Hadley. That's where we're watching some of the strongest winds as we speak right now, working through Hadley. My goodness. Look at some of these returns here on these velocity couplets. This is working in right here on the west side of Bowling Green as we speak. We're going to jump over here. We get a little bit better view overlooking Bowling Green, the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam atop WKU, Western Kentucky Meteorology. Coming in good old-fashioned deluge here with the leading line of this moving in here. It does look like any of this rotation moving in, folks, is rain-wrapped, so please be aware of that. It's going to be difficult to see much of anything given the current setup and what we're watching here. This is coming due down to the south and west, or approaching out of the south and west here in Bowling Green as well. Got hundreds upon hundreds of people on our Cyclone Port network here, and tens of thousands of you all on the stream. Can't thank you all enough for the support. My goodness, it is absolutely coming down. Multiple facets, to say the least. Thanks, Tyler, for the report. Got hammered with small hail down in Russellville. Gonna bow this back over, trying to get a bird's eye view there of the strongest activity working through. So all eyes are right here on the cell that's moving in. We can take full screen with our D93 Skycam. This is looking due off to the south and west, immediately directly looking at where the strongest rotation is. I want to give ourselves a little bit better view. I want to pan this a little bit further due to the west here. You got the opportunity of seeing a little bit of a lowering here. Get some reports that are coming in here over on our X feed. Got the opportunity of a little bit of lowering occurring there. Difficult to tell with as dark as it is, but wouldn't be surprised to see that given the rotation that we have here within the atmosphere. Really windy and small hail whenever it came through Chandler's Chapel. Thanks, Frank, for giving us that information. Greatly appreciate that. Yes, we do have rotation with this right here. Looking right here on the west side, entering here on the west side of Bowling Green as we speak. Be keeping eyes, see if we can see anything on our D93 cam looking out over there. Gold City, you got some time before it makes it over there. We'll bring up our camera down there eventually. Sexton Ben Builders, shout out. This is where we got the funnel cloud report not long ago. Going to be located right here with this area that's working in. Well, we just got that other scan in. Working right here on the west side of Bowling Green. Those of you located in the polygon, please remain in your safe spot. We got some very strong winds. It's about to roll over into Adairville as well. This is continuing down to the south and east. Do not like the looks of that. Right here just west of Adairville. Got some rotation that's showing up right there. We'll see if they take any further action. Currently underneath that severe warning with a tour tag But right there, that just caught my eye. We got some of the stronger cells. It's located right here to the north and west. Is going to be pushing east right along Highway 100. This is going to be pushing over towards the Franklin community. Going to be tracking down near Neosho, where we had the tornado that occurred not long ago. Portions over in that direction. This continues down to the south and east, folks. We're going to be talking about Adairville. Not just Adairville, but right up here with our friends over in Shaco. Riding right along this vicinity. We got very, very strong winds tracking through Oakville. And this is going to be pulling off to the east through Adairville and Shaco here momentarily. Look at this, right here on the west side of Bowling Green, folks. This is where this thing's coming in right here. That looks like just a wall of wind. Take a look, folks. Picking this up right here, overlooking the D93 Skycam in downtown Bowling Green. My goodness. This is where the strongest rotation is currently located at. Going to be moving right in here from the west as we speak. Looks like just a wall of rain that's plowing through here. Right here, it's going to be moving up towards Anna, the Richardsville community. This is going to be stretching out to the north and east into Brownsville eventually. So those of you up in Edmonson County, be aware of that as well. We got the Bowling Green camera here, folks, is the one right above my head. Let's keep our close eyes on that. If you all see anything, you can be sure and let me know. Don't know if that's any indication. We have sirens that are sounding outside the Weather or Not Bowling Green headquarters here on the south side of Bowling Green. I do not like the looks of that, folks. That is packing a punch with some very, very strong winds coming along with that. They've since issued a new tornado or a severe thunderstorm warning, folks. You can see that this thing engulfs the vast majority of wobbles. We're stretching from the entire Edmonson County region down through the remainder of Warren County, Simpson County, over into western Allen and Glasgow, or Barron County, has got a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 of an inch hail coming along with that as well. Folks, take a look at this. My goodness. Bowling Green, it is an absolute racket. These winds that are trucking through here now. Going to be arriving right through the heart of downtown Bowling Green. Our tower camera there might have a direct hit of it. We can even take a look over the hill there that we're looking at up over Cherry Hill. And yeah, that's coming right through there. My goodness. That's quite a sight. Only have picked up a 27-mile-an-hour wind gust coming along with that. Seems like it should be a little bit stronger than that. Tornado warning remains in effect, folks, for another 7 minutes. This is going to be valid until 10:15. Repeat, 10:15. It's going to be coming along with that. Shout out to Jason. Appreciate the donation, buddy. We can't thank you enough for that. We see you too, Sherry. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, Jared. Big shout out to you. Appreciate the donation as well, folks. Can't thank you all enough. Right here, we're going to stick right here with you, folks. We get these severe warnings that are in here, and the winds have arrived. Let's take that sucker full screen. Look at that. Visibility is gone in Bowling Green. It's where the strongest rotation is right now, passing right through the heart of Bowling Green, just north of Bowling Green. This is crossing over I-165, and this is crossing over at 185 as we speak. This is going to be going north on 185 out of Bowling Green, crossing over towards Anna, and then you're going to be working up towards the Shanty Hollow area, right along the confluence there, along with Edmonson County as well. Got another 5 minutes on this tornado warning. We'll see if they extend this out. Yeah, Travis, I would agree. Not a great time to not a great time to fly a kite. Absolutely coming down, y'all. Plumb wild out there. Just got another scan right here on the north side of Butler County, or excuse me, Warren County, across 185, the Anna community. Gherkin, you're going to be getting in on this, stretching up 31W. This is going to be located over here with Louisville Road as well. Oakland and Smiths Grove, you are up next. Protect the Texas cheesesteak burritos and the beaver nuggets at all cost. I'm coming for you, Buc-ee's. The next time I'm up there. Need you hanging around, right? Am I right? Got any other Buc-ee's fans out there? Jacob Martin, brother, thank you so much for the donation. Can't thank you enough, buddy. Always supporting us. Right here near Sand Hill, stretching over into Nick. That's going to be working over into Collegiate Springs. That's Darren Doyle country up there. Coming right along here on the west side of Edmonson County as we speak. Going to be pulling right up 259. Going to be coming right up Louisville Road, where the strongest area here of the strongest winds in rotation. So we got 3 minutes left on the tornado warning, folks. But look right here, bowing the line from Anna, stretching down and off to the south and east. It is getting loud here. Folks, if we lose power here, our backup, Mr. Evan Hatter, will be taking over live right there with you. Thank you, Aaron, for your donation. Thank you so much. So this is continuing due east. Bowling Green just taking it on the chin right now. Uppercuts, hard right hooks. This is going to be pulling east. We're going to be looking at this impacting out Cemetery Road. Those up in around the Indian Hills vicinity right now as we speak. Going to be pulling over near, got some of the strongest winds working over near Briarwood over in that vicinity as well. That's Dane Hilliard country, if I'm not mistaken. And then northward up into Plum Springs is blatantly where the strongest winds and that rotation's being picked up. Folks, this broad brush severe thunderstorm warning is valid for another 31 minutes. So we're going to be with you here for a little while. But those of you leading right along and to the south and west of this line, those of you over in Butler County, it looks like the bulk of you all are in the clear. And it shouldn't be too much longer till we can give Logan County the clear as this continues to pull off to the south and east here, all right? So hang in there like a hair in a biscuit with you, and we'll be right here with you every step of the way. Louisville Road is wild right now. I absolutely believe that. That is for sure, by the looks of things, if you will. We got 1 minute left on the tornado warning. Hopefully they are able to let that expire. Right out Cemetery Road, we've got the Joe Emmel giving us a report out there with some strong winds impacting the region as well. Appreciate your report, buddy. My God, the light show. Y'all watching that? I know y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. I've got them brought up here behind you all, or behind the main screen, and it's just like, ba 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 ba. Amy, thank you for your donation. Beach Bend, wind and rain that is coming down. And my daughter says that this storm is not skibbity. Thanks, Cheryl. It's always funny getting into the local schools around here and trying to learn, you know, the new riz, if you will, the new slang. Skippity, that's one of the new ones I haven't quite grasped yet. Those of you up and around Brownsville, you're getting in on this right now as we speak. See if we can't get a view over in that direction as well. But those of you up near and around Smith's Grove, that does include the beloved Buc-ee's. This thing is moving right in, and the new updated scan would show that there directly. Coming along with that. All right, we got the winds that have been blasting through up just to our north as well, where we were just watching that thing blasting right through Edmonson County. So let's go ahead and let's take a gander. Free Dossie House Skycam overlooking Brownsville. Kind of difficult to see. We got the downpours up in that direction. Dude got some very, very strong winds that's being picked up on that as well. Reed Dossie House Skycam is picking up on that nicely. As it tracks through here as well. Fleeby, it's got rain, wind, and lightning. That is absolutely wild. Thank you, Retta Roy, for letting us know that. Thank you, Cody, for the donation, buddy. Whoa, we got our Bowling Green cam taking a tour. Maybe Evan's trying to work something else for up over there. Got some hail that's falling. We have absolutely torrid winds over here near Anna just a few moments ago. Thank you for that report, Sherry. I hope that you all are staying safe. Yes, the tornado warning did expire. We have got this broad brush thunderstorm warning, severe thunderstorm warning that is out. And yes, that does include a tornado tag. Tornado possible tag. We can get a little whip up here with some of these. My God, these storms are insane. The amount of lightning these things are producing. Absolutely wicked. Arthur community getting pea-sized hail at the moment. Thank you, Shauna, for that report. We've got a number of you all asking if we've got any tornadoes on the ground. We have not received any reports of confirmed tornadoes on the ground. There have been a few signatures that have popped up here looking at radar. You can blatantly see, folks, where the strongest area of the storms are. This is stretching out from the north side near Nolan Lake in Edmonson County all the way down to the south and west. This is going to be blasting right through Cemetery Road in Alvaton as we speak, down in around the Plano community. This is going to be getting in on Franklin here very shortly as well. So we want to rotate and get our Skycam network kind of boat around here, give us a little bit better view. So we're going to try and take our Sexton Bin Builder Skycam See if we can't turn this thing a little bit there, looking due west, and give you all a view of a insane shelf cloud that's working through over in that direction. All right, you can see it right there. Sexton BIM Builder Skycam showcasing that wicked shelf cloud. I can only imagine what this thing is going to look like if this was moving through during the daytime. But nonetheless, folks, a very, very defined shelf cloud. Try and keep your eyes on that. See if you see any quips of maybe a little bit of rotation trying to stretch down and to the ground with that. Yes, guys, we have a couple of ways tornadoes are warned. We've got radar indicated. We've got spotter confirmation of them being on the ground, okay? This is radar indicated of rotation within the storm. That is why we have this big, broad brush severe thunderstorm warning that's out. Benjamin, thank you so much for the donation. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation as well, folks. Y'all, I'm trying to get to everybody. It means the world to us. We can promise you all every single dollar is going to go back into this. Things go to plan over the upcoming week. We got the expansion of our Cyclone Port network that's going to continue. Got a couple more stations that's going to be going up out there to help cover the rest of our community, all right? So we greatly, greatly appreciate you all helping provide us with that opportunity to help and serve this community. Tree down back there on the shed landing. It looks like we might be having to replace that. Hey, luckily it wasn't your house. All right, Rodney? We appreciate you letting us know about that. But hey, if it was on your house, call on target 24/7, 365. That's the emergency line number. It can hook you up. Hey guys, so many of you all giving us the thank yous. Thank you all. We're here to serve you all right? We want to jump over here. We want to take a look at this. This shelf cloud's getting very, very close here. We're looking at Sexton BIM Builder Skycam. I can only imagine, Morgan, what this storm sounds like underneath a metal roof right now. I can sure that it can be quite a bit of racket coming along with it. What a view. All right, we're going to be panning this sucker over here for too long. Thank you for the donation, Kelly. We do appreciate you. Severe storm, thunderstorm warning remains intact right here over the course of the next 22 minutes. Next 22 minutes. This shell cloud's working right over top of our Sexton BIM Builder Skycam as we speak. Man, that thing is ominous, to say the least. Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Brady. Appreciate it. It is currently a warning. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. This does include a tornado possible tag. National Weather Service includes tornado possible tags where we can have some quick spin ups that can be coming along with this. All right. Thank you, David. Wind really starting to pick up and hit down in Gold City. Thank you for that. Very loud storm impacting over in Smith's Grove, according to Patrick. We do believe that. That is for sure. This is pulled east of Brownsville now. It's pulling east of Collegiate. We can keep this thing trucking. Russellville, you are in the clear now. Morgantown, basically all of Butler County, you're in the clear now as well. Points along this line and points to the south and east is what we're monitoring here. Look up there at the top of the screen, the Gold City camera. Looks like we got some rain, and we got even we got some hail that's bouncing right there off of the top of the grain bin. Good old-fashioned deluge out there. Frog Strangler. Deluge. Gully Washer. And you got to put the R in there, y'all. You just have to. Or you're not saying it right. Straight H2O. Promise. Not getting fancy around here. Maybe after. But you catch my drift. Looks like the bulk of this is now east of Bowling Green. So those of you in Bowling Green, looks like it is softening up here to an extent. That is the good news. See if we can get a little view of any more velocity. Not looking quite as pronounced on radar as what it was earlier, but with that being said, going to be right here with you. You can see just where the reds and greens are so tightly wound up. That's where we can get these little kinks within the weather maker. We can get a quick, brief tornado that gets put down. Just because they're quick and brief, folks, doesn't mean that they can't cause some damage, right? That's what she said. Pardon my Michael Scott reference. I will pull my mind out of the gutter and get refocused. Guys, we try to educate and entertain, okay? We're here to try and walk you through it. The mind gets a little squirrely whenever you've been just staring at your computer all day, and then whenever it comes game on, we let the vocabulary fly around here. We like to be colorful with our words. Still watching it maintain, pulling off to the east here. We're going to stick right here with you until this thing expires. We got at least another 17 minutes until it does so. The Sexton Bill Bitters camera, look at this thing. It's getting the hell beat out of it. Yes, Bee Spring is just heavy rain. Those up in Edmonson County, the bulk of this is out of here. Other than the Mammoth Cave region over here on the east side of Edmonson County, all of Edmonson County is in the clear. Bowling Green, we're in the clear as well right here. This is tracked east of the region. This is now going to be pulling off to the south and east. Glasgow, you are next in line, along with Scottsville. Is going to be pulling over near Halifax, halfway, right along 231, down into the Pope community as well. Whenever this gets east of Franklin, this is going to be taking a beeline right along Highway 100, stretching east towards Scottsville is where we're going to be next in line. Just trying to rotate our camera network here, folks. We got next in line, looking over here, we're looking at the Barren River Lake camera. So our Proclaim broadcasting camera overlooking near Barren River Lake. This is right off of 31 there near Paradise Point. Get a little bit better view for us here. We can get it brought up. We can leave it there for us to pan over to whenever we need to. There, much better now. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Leslie and Jesse, for your donations. And David as well. Trying to stay caught up, guys. Strongest portion of the storm, trekking east through Franklin as we speak. Right there, just north of Franklin as well. That'll be near Franklin Country Club. The unspoken mayor, Brent Thacker, lives there, if I'm not mistaken. Being right here over Franklin, raining cats and dogs, right here on the south side of Warren County and Bowling Green, and stretching off just east of Smiths Grove over into Horse Cave and Cave City. Is going to be up in and around Park City as well. Park Mammoth Golf Club up in that direction. Might want to keep your eyes up over there next week. Not saying, just saying. So yeah, we're going to ride this out with you folks. We got another 13 minutes that is currently in place before this warning is expired. Still got some little kinks along the line here, folks, right along on the north side of Scottsville here. It's going to be stretching back here right along Highway 100 that we were pointing out here just a short time ago. Dave Downing with a cow turd soaker out Green Hill Road. Hey, keep the colorful language coming, why don't we? Y'all are cracking me up. Raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock. I hear you. It's doing that here too. Yeah, probably that's probably one of the funniest reports we've gotten there, Ellie. Also, what's been your best report? One time we had a report, I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago, we had a big snow that came through, and we got a report of snowflakes the size of horse turds. Think of that as what you will. Welcome to Kentucky. If you didn't know, we don't use, fruit sizes and baseballs and things of that nature. We use livestock feces as our comparisons. Still not seeing anything over impressive. We got a little bit of rotation right here just south of Pondsville and Polkville, it would look like, just north of Halifax. This is stretching over onto the west side of Glasgow. It's going to be down near the Finney vicinity as well. Yes, Western students, go and get your rest. We got this line that's pulling off here to the east. We got some heavy rain that's coming down along with it, folks, but looks like for the most part, Bowling Green is in the clear as we speak. That would include the hill as well. Got some more heavier rain working in here through Plano, down near Alvaton as well. Got an interesting little signature there. A light show with this thing, man. We could capture the energy of this thing, right? Hitting Cave City hard right now. Appreciate the report. Yeah, it's like the never-ending storm. Got another 9 minutes here, y'all. Got 9 minutes left. Come on, big money. What an event this thing has been. Y'all look down here to the south in Tennessee, just west of Nashville. They got tornado warnings that are indicated it's being laid out all across the fruited plain down in that direction. We do not have any standalone tornado warnings in effect. We have this one severe thunderstorm warning that is currently in place. Still in place for another 8 minutes. Absolutely coming down on the Barren River Lake cam, Proclaim Broadcasting Tower. Get a nice light show occurring over in that direction now as well. Glasgow, it is arrived right here from the west. Sorry for jumping around, trying to get a little bit better view. Still got the kinks along this line too here that's entering right here on the west side of Scottsville over in Allen County. Yeah, y'all, I'm still here. I'm just reading and looking through y'all's reports. Shelters filling up and parking lots are packed, according to Joe Emmel. Got some views here, the storms that are rolling through, courtesy of all you fine folks who are tuning in. Angela showing a view overlooking Oakland, out Louisville Road and Brownsville there a short time ago. Kayleen Labor showing us what the view from over in Alberton looks like. Hope you and David and the kiddos are safe. Got some views over here near Traditions as well, thanks to Nick Carroll, showcasing us light show coming in over in that direction. Greatly appreciate all your all's reports. Trey says it's hitting now on 252 or 31 East in Glasgow. Got another 5 minutes on this severe weather warning. That just looks so much worse from that radar. Right here on the south side of Brownsville and just west of Smiths Grove. That's an interesting looking signature. Steve, I first read that as light snow in Brownsville, not a light show. I'm glad it's not snowing. Hey, it's Kentucky, right? I wouldn't put it past you. It could definitely be snowing right now too, with the way this weather's been going on here recently. My goodness, are y'all kidding me? Can we talk about the winds for a moment? My God, it's like every other day we get 40 to 50 mile an hour winds in here. Sounds like we got some small hail on the back side of this hitting the window here at the Weather or Not compound now. Odd. But again, as we were just talking about, Kentucky weather, it does what it wants. Not looking overly impressive. Northwest of a northwest of a line here. This is just put up on our X feed here. Northwest of a line from Brownsville to Bowling Green to Dareville is pretty much finished up for the night. Still got Franklin and Glasgow with 50 to 60 mile an hour winds that are pushing in. That's going to be working into Scottsville here very shortly. So those of you located up there, be aware of that. Got another 2 minutes, guys, on this warning. We're going to see if they're going to extend this any further east. Pull this back, put it into motion for you. What a night. Been talking about this event here over the past few days. It has definitely lived up to its expectations here with some of the things that we've been seeing and reports we've been getting all across the state. Franklin, you are soon going to be out of the woods. Right now, we got this strong little whip riding right along the Kentucky-Tennessee state line, just south of Franklin. This is getting right down here near the Tennessee state line, straddling either side and pulling eastward there. Right there between Franklin and Portland. That's an interesting looking view on radar. A little bit more particular looking there on the south side over into the Volunteer State. Speaking of volunteer state, still no Final Four. You hate to see it. Scottsville is right along the edge of this. So it's working in right now. You're going to be getting on the brunt of this here momentarily, those of you in and around Scottsville. That's why we actually have this, we have our Proclaim broadcasting camera here, right there overlooking Barren River Lakes, actually looking Scottsville, and that might give you a little bit better view. All right. They have let that severe thunderstorm warning expire, but they have just fired up another one over here. This includes Glasgow and points east, so the eastern side of Barren County. You are underneath this severe thunderstorm warning. This is valid for 60-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 of an inch hail. It might work if I put the freaking radar on instead of staring at a sky cam for 5 minutes. My apologies. But pulling east over in that direction. Ryan Hall was asking to use your cam. Ryan Hall should know. He can use our cameras. We love Ryan. Ryan's a great asset to our community, keeping people weather safe. Of course, he can use our cameras, Ryan. Give us a shout out, buddy. In Barren County, you have a tornado possible tag. So there is not an observed tornado. We do not have an observed tornado that's been reported. But what we do have is the possibility of we have the possibility of a tornado spin up coming along with this, along with 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4 of an inch hail. All right, y'all, we have 1,500 people in here that's asking us. If somebody's chatting or talking with Ryan, tell Ryan, yeah, he can use our cameras. It's cool. Yeah, if he wants to give whether or not a shout out, that's fine. But yeah, Ryan, you're open and you can use our cameras, man. Appreciate all that you do. Tornado possible, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 inch hail. Those of you who are located right here in Barren County. A tornado tag is placed whenever you could see a quick spin up within the line that's moving through here. It is one of the hardest things to forecast in the realm of weather, folks, is whenever you get these QLCS events where you get these pseudo lines of storms that work through here. I'll back up here and try to give you a little bit better idea of what we're looking at. All right? You get these little waves of these Boeing line segments. We have a rear inflow jet that'll blast on the back side of these lines of storms. Whenever this rear inflow jet blasts through here on the back sides of these storms, you can get little kinks of circulation that's right here riding along the line, along the leading edge of the line, and it could put down a very quick, brief tornado. But again, just because it's quick and brief doesn't mean that it can't do a lot of damage, as we covered here a short time ago. So they include the tornado tag with those that you could have one of those that could quickly spin out there. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. Phil said they had about 100 of them there at the Basil Griffin Park shelter. Really appreciate everyone taking this seriously, guys. That tornado warning that was right in line. It's what the public shelters are there for. So shout out to the local Warren County community and government here for helping put those storm shelters in place, making sure everything was available to them. Travis, Ronnie, and the gang at emergency management and all that. Joshua Berry says that his weather station said the temperature dropped 9 degrees in the last 15 minutes, right along 1297 outside the Glasgow city limits. Gonna be right here with you guys. This thing's pulling off here to the east. Is not picking this up great. Man, that thing is rocking and rolling right over the heart of that. Those of you over in Glasgow, keep your eyes peeled next week too. Hopefully I'll have a nice announcement for you all towards the end of the week. Fayaz 85, Arsenal to beat Real Madrid, of course. Are you kidding me? Odegaard Masterclass coming in. Franklin, you all asking about Franklin and Scottsville, you're not underneath a warning any longer. Bowling Green's in the clear. Edmonson County, you're in the clear. Logan County, Butler County is in the clear. We're keeping eyes right here on the east side of Simpson County, but in particular, right over here on the east side of Barron County, where we see the strongest storms that are working east right here across the region. Thank you, Trey. Haley, we're still waiting here on Glasgow. We're waiting for this to move on out. Good. Glad to see. Sierra says Ryan finally had pulled up one of our cameras. Good. Franklin side of Allen County. No, we're not. We don't have too much going on over here in Allen County. There's no severe weather warnings out for anywhere in the Wobbles community, folks, other than Barron County. This is including Glasgow and points off to the east. We've got some of the stronger winds. It's working right here in off the west side. But outside of that, once this clears out of here, folks, hopefully we'll be able to wrap up shop here sooner rather than later. What's Wobbles? Wobbles is Warren, Allen, Barron, Butler, Logan, Edmonson, and Simpson County. It is our hyper-local coverage area that Weather or Not covers. We cover hyper-locally 7 counties. right here in the southern Kentucky region. If you know, you know. Anybody know if Fairview Plaza caught any victims this afternoon and evening? Yes, Katie, this is the end of the weather for tonight. We're going to have some basic showers and storms it's put on. Those of you who are still on here with us, which it looks like it's about 30,000 of you all, we're going to be back underneath the gun for another severe weather event. It would appear Wednesday afternoon and evening. That's going to lead us over into flooding concerns Wednesday night on into Thursday. So just throw a little precursor out there. That's our next in line of what we're watching. We've been extraordinarily busy so far this spring season. Doesn't look like that it's going to be stopping here anytime soon, and it's going to keep on rocking and rolling as we move forward. Leading edge of this line is now pulled down to the south and east of Glasgow. It's impacting 88. Coming right through Austin and the Tracy vicinity, right here along the Barren River Lake area as well. Bailey's Point getting in on it as well, right there near Paradise Point. It is now stretching down to the south and east of that vicinity. Give you kind of a back this thing up here and give you a little bit better view. We'll put it into motion. Currently in place for another 18 minutes. Another 18 minutes. Y'all, this is it for the night. Yeah, we'll have a brand new blog up. Miss Sam will be churning us up and getting us all ready for our next severe weather event. So that'll be fresh off the press there tomorrow morning for you all to check out on our home base website there at weatherornotbg.com. We do not cover Nashville. You will want to check in with Nash Severe Weather. If you are down there, you should know about them. If you are in Davidson, Williamson County in the Nashville vicinity, Nash Severe Weather. If you are stretching off to the north and the east of Nashville, where we're going to be having a couple of tornado warnings, it looks like down here, and severe thunderstorm warnings. Points off down to the north and the east of Nashville, over in this vicinity. Upper Cumberland weather. Anthony Taylor will be live covering this. He probably already is, but for those of you down south, we had a few people who just asked in and around Cookeville. You're going to be looking for Upper Cumberland weather with Anthony Taylor. He'll be covering that as we speak. Those of you asking about Nashville, David Dromney and company with Nash Severe Weather, they are currently live. They have their links posted. I'm looking at it right now on their X feed. All right, so we've got the severe thunderstorm warnings up here. We just had another severe thunderstorm warning. This is the one that we just said we were watching right along here, working into Scottsville as we speak, okay? Severe thunderstorm warning, hail up to 3/4 of an inch in size, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and we do still have the tornado possible tag coming along with that. So those of you in Scottsville, you need to be paying very close attention to this, need to be in your safe place just in case. Barron County and Allen County, the two counties that are still underneath the gun with this. Everyone else across the Wobbles community is clear. Yeah, Brandon, we've actually been in La Nina. We've had a lot of this that's been roaring up here. Tons of Gulf moisture. If we get La Nina to loosen its grip here a little bit, it might see some of that severe weather in these events that we're getting shipped a little bit further off to the west over the southern and central plains. That remains to be seen. That it's more of a climatological factor more than a weather factor, but La Nina has definitely been giving it to us here as we've worked throughout. Allen County, Scottsville, right now. Tornado possible tag working in with this. We got the strong winds that are still working into the Glasgow community as well. My God, are you all watching this up here on the Barron River Lake cam where this severe warning is moving through with that? Lord, if we had any rotation, we couldn't see it. Absolutely blinding us with a precipitation core smacking right dab on top of our camera. Right here, this includes the southeastern side, far southeast side of Bowling Green. Not Bowling Green, excuse me. Warren County over near Alvaton, and then over here near Scottsville. Yes, I do expect the watch should be dropped here soon for some of us. Yes, Rockfield is in the clear. Ashley, you're all good. Y'all, I'm just sitting here looking and waiting on a scan update. Scottsville taking it right on the chin as we speak. Got the strongest of it moving through there. Look at the Barron River Lake camera. Like, I just can't get over that. Just look at all that rain and hail. Yes, Bowling Green is in the clear. We're lining out right here, y'all. You can see where the strongest storms are. This thing's going to be south and east and out of our hair here momentarily. Austin Tracy getting slammed. Thanks for that report, Angela. Take a look right over here, right on top of it. Without a doubt. That precip core is absolutely slamming our Barron River camera. Y'all, I know I keep saying that, but my goodness, look at it up there. Big Taz tuning in. What's up, brother? We got probably another 20 minutes before this thing gets out of here. I wish I had better news, but we've got around 25 minutes that we currently have for this one right here, overlooking Allen County. The one up here in Barron County is going to be expiring here in 11 minutes. Tornado tag is what they put on the warnings that are issued with a severe thunderstorm. Whenever they will have the capability of putting down a quick, brief tornado. Sometimes radar scans can't pick them up. Radar scans will come through every few minutes. As quick as the rotations occur, they can actually occur uh, within those scan frames. So they put a tornado tag along with the severe thunderstorm warning. No, Kate. Butler in Ohio County is in the clear. Come on, Storms. Get out of here. Yes, we do have merchandise. We are currently working. If our buddy Dave is still watching there, is helping us work to hopefully get our merch store back online. You can get you a Weather Chicken shirt here before too long, hopefully. Yeah, Cave City up here, you're in the clear. This is moving out of here. Glasgow's about to be in the clear as well. Got about 9 minutes left on this warning. And then stretching down here into Scottsville. Still got another 25 minutes. I cannot get over the rate of the precipitation on this Barren River Lake camera of ours. It's bowing out of here. The leading edge is going to be stretching over here into Holland, stretching right along Highway 100. This thing has been trucking east right along Highway 100 for quite some time here. William said it's still going strong at Barren River Lake. I believe that, buddy. Looking at that sky cam there, it's nothing but a light show and a good old-fashioned deluge of downpours. Logan County is in the clear, Ty. You're all good. Yes. So Warren County, you're in the clear. Feel very comfortable enough to give the all clear for Edmonson County, Warren County. Simpson County, you're in the clear. Logan and Butler counties in the clear. The final two counties in our coverage area is what we're monitoring and watching. Oh man, take a look at this. Amy Tishner Smith with some absolutely fantastic lightning shots that she captured in Rich Pond in the Woodburn area. My goodness, thanks for sending us that. What a view. God, weather's just absolutely cannot get enough of it. Barron County and Allen County. Yes, Addie Adairville is in the clear. There is just a little bit of light rain on our BH James Distiller Sky Camp that is falling in Adairville right now. There should be no reason why anyone is saying to take cover in Bowling Green right now. Bowling Green is in the clear, blatantly in the clear. Right, Bryson? Buddy, we've been watching these light shows. You can still see the light show here in Bowling Green looking over our D93 cam. It's just absolutely wild. Another scan. Still creeping eastward. Scottsville. About to put you in the clear here, folks. Those of you located over there in that vicinity, you can blatantly see where the strongest pocket of winds is being picked up at right here in Scottsville, stretching over towards Holland. This is about to be moving over into Tracy and the Austin vicinity, right through Barren River Lake. Keeping on just pounding Barren River Lake right now. Just won't loosen its grip. Still pulling east. You're very welcome, Valerie. And yes, we are expecting another potential, maybe even a slightly more potent round of storms arriving in the Wednesday time frame. We're looking at Wednesday afternoon and evening for the next round after this moves out of here. Thanks, Bryson. Radar is indicating that as well. Scottsville, looks like you're going to be in the clear. Feel comfortable saying that. This is now trucking off to the east there of you. Still got some strong winds up here near Smith's Grove. This is going to be trucking east over into Glasgow. Glasgow, you got 4 minutes left on your severe thunderstorm warning. Allen County, you got 19 minutes left. I think that is going to be out of here before then. So hopefully the NWS will be dropping that sooner rather than later. Yeah, WKU's in the clear, Robbie. Now, Haley, you can't just gyrate around back in here just asking for updates. I'm totally joking. You got this strong wind bag moving in here out of Smith's Grove. This is going to be coming right through Glasgow. Looks like it's pretty potent. Looks like it's right here on the back side of that line of storms it's trying to move through. We can get this out of here, y'all. You can see here, Scottsville, you're good. All this is now moving off to the east. Yeah, Jamie, that's me. Weatherman and Suedo Realtor for everyone across the Wobbles community. No, real talk. Yes, I do real estate as well. In my 5th year, 6th year. I can't keep count. Love it all. Love real estate, love weather. 2 things I'm very passionate about. Got some real estate fans in here who know my tagline, forecast calls for closings. No, that's really it. Glasgow looks like you're in the clear for the most part. Just south on 31, however, might be a little bit different story here as this thing continues to pull off to the east towards Summershade. That's going to be closing and crossing out of our coverage area over into Metcalfe County here very shortly. Over towards Dare County, down in that way. Burgesville vicinity. This thing will continue off to the south and east. Marrowbone as well. I think I'm gonna need more than a drink after this storm. Maybe a fifth. Water. Of course, I'm talking about water. Kelly Brown says just 31 east south in Glasgow. Very loud. Yes, ma'am, you've got that right. The good news is it looks like the bulk of the strongest storm is now shifting east of there, Kelly. So hopefully you'll be in the clear here before too long. Yes, Corey, the Barren River Lake is getting slammed there. It's the top camera. The one right above us here is our D93 camera in Bowling Green. The one at the top of the screen there, right underneath our logo, is our Barren River Lake Skycam, located right there on Proclaim Broadcasting's tower, right off of 31, right there by Paradise Point. Big shout out to our media partners. All you all watching across our platforms, whether it was with Beach Tree News, the Daily News, D93, the Edmonton Voice, we greatly appreciate our media outlets helping us to spread the word and supporting us with our weather and Skycam networks. Yeah, Scottsville looks like that you are in the clear. Petroleum is absolutely getting on some crazy lightning, Kay. I was just taking a look at that over here as well. You're looking on the back side of that weather maker. You've got a whole lot of lightning looking off to the north and east here from Petroleum. We got this big batch of lightning that's occurring, and you can see it right here on our camera. Look at the top of the screen. Barren River cam. Just lightning flash after lightning flash. You're welcome. All y'all are welcome. We've got a million of y'all thanking us. Thank you all. That's why we're here. We couldn't do it without you all. This is just as much your all's entity as it is ours. We're here. We're burning the midnight oil, quite literally, might I add, here in about 43 minutes. But we appreciate the support that you all provide us. And in turn, with your reports, you help us bring ground truth to the information that we're trying to relay with your photos and things that we try to bring up to try and keep everyone updated to a greater extent. And we try to do that with those real-time images that you all provide. So this thing simply wouldn't be possible without you all, without everyone's support. This wouldn't be possible. So we greatly appreciate you. Allen County, you're about to be in the clear, and Barron County, that's about the same. Strongest portion of the storm is right here on the south and east side. Glasgow doesn't look like it's being impacted, but we're looking at points. If I can get a little bit better drawing on this thing here. Points to the south and the east of 31 East is going to stretch right over towards the Metcalfe County line there. Going to be stretching right along 63. This is where the strongest portion of the storm is. So those of you located over there, we did have the severe storm that just got dropped for Glasgow, included there in Barron County. Now we only have far southern tier, the southern chunk of Barron County, if you will. That would include Tracy. That's going to be over here near Cooktown, Dry Fork, stretching over 249 and 87. The greens and the blues is some of the lighter precipitation. The heaviest precipitation, Marie, is taking place where you see the reds, the purples, and the pinks. That's where we can get some hail that's being located with that as well. Thank you, Miss Lori, for your donation. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. Still maintaining here. I'm going to hang on with you all until this thing trucks off. We got a few more minutes to be right here with you, and then we're going to jump off of here. This thing's about to be out of our hair. Got our sensor data over Barren River Lake, peak wind pickup of 22.5 miles an hour. So it wasn't that strong on the wind front, but my goodness, is it not bringing the rain and hail along with it, right? Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's going to be quite a bit cooler. Going to be much nicer. It's going to get rid of some of the humidity out there. Going to keep high temperatures right around the 60-degree mark. Going to be a little bit breezy at times with that northwest wind, but it is going to feel much colder in comparison to what we've been feeling. Tuesday looks absolutely wonderful. We'll be right up around the mid 60s underneath rays of sunshine, and then all eyes are going to turn to Wednesday into Wednesday night, folks. That's our next round of strong and severe storms. And I wish I was joking, but on Wednesday afternoon, we're going to be looking at high temperatures around 80 to 85 degrees. Going to prime up our atmosphere for another potential round of these showers and storms. All right, y'all, we're getting right here on the edge of this, where this is going to be moving out of Tracy, and once this gets east of there, we're going to be hopping off. Not looking overly impressive by any stretch of the word with what I'm currently seeing on radar. If we've had a few people asking here, guys, if y'all are down here south of Nashville, if you're over here in Franklin, anyone happens to be watching, we got a tornado warning that's out here, working into Franklin here from the west side. I got a couple of good friends down there. Kelby, Jordan, if you're watching, Nate, Alex, y'all are watching, might want to be aware of that. But if you're down in this vicinity, folks, you can see the tightening couplet. And again, I know I'm jumping down here out of our coverage area. This is pushing due east into Franklin. So this is Franklin, Tennessee. This is on the south side of Nashville, all right? So you guys be aware of that. You all can tune in. You got Nash Severe Weather is covering down there in that vicinity, all right? Got some good folks of ours. Here's good friends of ours, not good folks of ours. Y'all can see where my brain is. How long we've been covering this now? Yeah, if y'all got friends or family down there in Franklin, Tennessee, text them, get them on the phone, make for sure that they're getting in their safe spot. That does not look like a good scenario down there to our south. Just jumping down here for another few minutes, y'all. All right. Sorry to keep jumping around, but that looks pretty significant down here just west of Franklin, Tennessee, west of Franklin, Tennessee. Yeah, don't like that at all. See some of the signatures here that's picking up. Could have a tornado on the ground about to move into the Franklin, Tennessee vicinity. All right, we're going to jump back over. Look at that supercell right there, moving there on the west side of Franklin as we speak. Those of you down there, it's going to be stretching up, crossing over 431 and 96, coming due on the west side of Franklin, Tennessee. All right, guys, the last of this is moving out of here. We're in a far southeast side of Barron County. where the strongest winds are located. This is pushing south of 63 and out of 88, and we are pretty much about to be in the all clear. All right. All right, y'all. I think this is going to about do it for us here at Weather or Not. Big shout out to Evan Hatter working the chat, working behind the scenes for us here, getting everything up and out. Big shout to all of our team out there, Reagan, Nick, and Sam as well. Sam's going to have a fresh blog for us in the morning. She will be outlining everything that is to come with our Wednesday severe weather risk. But as of this evening, we can't thank you all enough for tuning in here and supporting us and helping us out as well. So we should steadily see that tornado watch dropped here as this line of storms continue to move out. As previously mentioned, it's south of 88 now. It's continuing on its eastward trajectory. I do fully expect there on the next scan of the radar, the strongest portion of the storm will be out of here. Can't thank you all enough for your support and your reports. All of you all who have donated, very kind and generous of you all. And we'll be back here bright and early tomorrow morning to bring you your morning forecast update for the Wobbles community. You all stay safe throughout the remainder of the night and get some all-important shut-eye. You all take care.